Hey lemon squeezies, it's been a while since you've seen us, but we're back and we're very happy to see you guys. I've missed you all very much. Shout out to everybody who has sent me Facebook messages or hit me on YouTube or whatever, just trying to check on us and make sure we're doing okay, but we are. And shout out to all my new subbies. I've gotten a lot of new subbies in the last 2 weeks, so hi guys. Things have been kind of crazy with me. First, let me explain why I've been missing. I've talked to a couple of you, but not a lot. I kind of needed some time to deal with things, but as you can tell from the backdrop, I am not at work. I am currently at home. And the reason for that is because I have finally decided to quit my job. It wasn't an easy decision to make. But I feel like it was something that was in the best interest of myself and the baby. The hours were really hard on me, as you all know. And it kind of got to the point where it was just a lot more stress than necessary in my life at this point. So I didn't leave my job to hurt anyone, but basically to protect myself and my baby. And I don't really want to get into the politics of why I quit or anything like that, but as you guys know, it's something that I have been thinking about for a long time. So I finally did it. I feel amazing. I've been getting lots and lots of rest. I've been able to spend time with my family. And I just feel healthier. I feel like I'm doing more for myself now instead of running myself ragged all the time. So I'm very pleased with my decision. We are paid up a couple of months on rent and stuff like that, so it's not that much of a financial strain. And I am going to be moving forward with my daycare business. I know I talked to you guys about that before. That is up and running. Still a couple of more things that need to be done, but nothing that would keep me from going ahead and getting the process started. So I've been doing lots of advertising in the neighborhood. I've been doing flyers and things like that. And I've been getting a lot of interest so far. I'm getting on average between, I'd say, 2 to 3 calls a day. And I have one parent, excuse me, gas. I'm going to take my glasses off because I feel like I have a really bad glare. I can't see myself, and I feel like you guys can't see me. I have one parent who has 2 children that hopefully will still want to start on Monday. I haven't heard back from her yet. I'm hoping to hear from her sometime this weekend. But even if I don't hear from her, just the fact that people are even responding to my advertisements and stuff like that this early on, to me, just means a lot. I did have a lot of anxiety at first, as far as what was going to happen and how this was going to work out. But it just feels like over the last couple of days, God has given me a lot of reasons to relax. Like, just kind of letting me know that everything's going to be okay, and not to stress myself out over the dumb stuff. That was the whole point in me leaving work. So it really doesn't make much sense for me to come home and still live a stressful life. So now that that's out the way and you guys know why I've been gone and that I'm back now, I guess we can talk about my symptoms. So the 2 weeks that I missed so far would be week 16 and week 17. In week 16, the baby was the size of an avocado, and week 17, the baby was the size of a turnip. So this week, actually, I just turned 18 weeks. And right now, the baby is the size of a bell pepper. So we're definitely getting bigger. Lots and lots of growing. And you'll be able to tell that when I do my belly shot here at the end. You guys like this? I had my sister braid my hair up, and I've got like my little curly ponytail on the top. Simply because I don't get up and go anywhere every day, and I don't want to use all of my hair products. So I just had my sister braid my hair up for me, so I still look human, but I don't necessarily have to worry about my hair every day. So a little something new. Let's see. So as far as symptoms are concerned, I have deodorant all over my tank top too. I'm nice and comfy today. Morning sickness has been kicking my ass, which is another reason why I'm so glad to be home. Last week especially, every single morning I woke up, I was vomiting and would feel weak and then couldn't eat, which would cause me to vomit more, which would make me feel even more weak. So last week was really hard for me. I was literally sleeping with a trash can next to the bed just in case I did have to vomit. It was really bad. This week hasn't been so bad. But like yesterday I had some kind of weird burp where we were just getting ready to go get lunch and I burped, and like it felt like everything was getting ready to come up behind that. So it's just really weird to me. I talked to my doctor about it yesterday, and she said that she could put me on some medication if I wanted to. And I told her it's really not that serious. It's just weird because, you know, a lot of people have morning sickness early on in their first trimester, and I'm like almost in the middle. Well, I won't say I'm in the middle of my second, but, you know, I'm making way in my second, and I'm dealing with morning sickness more now than I was originally. So it's just difficult for me to deal with, but we're working through it. I've had some cramping too. It's not like cramping, like they're not like period cramps or anything like that, and they're not like, oh crap, something's wrong cramps. They're, I guess, more or less like stretching, but they're always in the same spot, and it gets irritating after a while. Like I said, I've been dealing with insomnia. A lot of that I think is just from the worry of trying to get readjusted on the financial front. I've been going to the bathroom more frequently now. And it's not just at night, it's during the day too. I try to limit my intake of beverages at night, which is hard for me to do because I get really thirsty. And so I get, like, instead of getting like a tall glass of juice, I'll get like a coffee mug full of juice, and I'll drink it, and then I'll be thirsty and I'll be pissed off because I have to get up and go to the kitchen to get more juice, and then I'll walk right past the bathroom and decide I have to pee, and then I'll get more juice and I'll go back to bed, and it's just a vicious cycle, just round and round all night, and it's really frustrating. So I don't know, just just bear with me on the complaints this week. I'm sorry. My belly is definitely getting bigger. It gets really hard for me sometimes, like after I eat, I feel super full, and after that it's hard for me to do anything. It's hard for me to sneeze. It's hard for me to laugh. It's hard for me to breathe. Ridiculous. And then also I've been having some knee pain too. Just recently it's only been one knee, but last week it was both. Like to the point where like I get ready to stand up and my knees hurt so bad. And I thought at first it was because I was gaining too much weight or something. But when I went to the midwife yesterday, I had actually lost 2 pounds since my last appointment, which was 3 weeks ago. So I don't really know what's going on with the knee pain, and it's not like it's cold down here or anything. Like I walked around in a tank top yesterday with no jacket. It's sunny, bright, warm, like clear skies and everything right now. It's beautiful down here. So I'm not sure really what would be causing the knee pain besides me having more weight on the front of my body now, I guess maybe. I don't know about that one. But that's pretty much as far as the symptoms are concerned. My midwife appointment yesterday went very well. She was very happy to see us. And it was pretty quick. It was pretty in and out. We got to hear baby's heartbeat, which was weird because baby's heartbeat was only 139. And as you guys know, the first time I actually got a beats per minute, it was 174. So we were thinking, wow, that's really high. That sounds like a girl number. But now it sounds like it's slowed down and it's only at 139. So that sounds kind of like a boy. So Pop's pretty excited about that. And like I said, we'll be finding out what we're having on February 7th. So that's right around the corner, coming up really fast. I did want to let you guys know, I decided to keep the clothes that I have that I ordered from Old Navy. And yesterday, I was just trying to find something to wear to my midwife appointment and stuff like that. So I ended up trying on the black tank top with the scrunchy stuff on the side, and it fit perfectly. It's kind of long, which I don't really mind, but it fit perfectly, and because of the scrunching on the side, it kind of showed off my baby bump a little bit. Excuse me. So I felt really cute yesterday. Like, there's nothing worse than going to see your midwife and you're not even showing, and people are looking at you like, are you even pregnant? Like, why are you here? So the fact that I'm actually showing now through my clothes is a big deal to me. So I do also want to show you guys the diapers that I bought. Remember last time I did a video, I had gotten all my stuff in from Old Navy, and I was still waiting for my order to come in from Babies R Us of the diapers that I bought. So I'm going to show you guys what I bought. But because this video is already almost 10 minutes long, I don't want to do like a super long video. So what I'll do is if you guys want me to show you how to use these diapers, I will. Just let me know. I'll record another video. It ain't like I got nothing else to do now. Excuse me. Normally I do have my nephews during the day, but they haven't made it down here yet. My sister only lives a half a block away, so I'm sure eventually they'll be down here beating down my door trying to eat up all my applesauce and stuff. So I don't have anything else to do. If you guys want me to record a video about how to use the diapers, just let me know. So what I ordered was the Bum Genius 4.0 and also the Bum Genius Flip diaper. So I got both diapers in the yellow and the green. So these are both of my 4.0s. And these are pocket diapers. So this is the diaper on the smallest setting. And like I said, I don't want to do too much, but I'll show you guys at least the inside here. This is like really soft and absorbent. And then there's a pocket back here. And this is where you would stuff your liners. And those I have here. This would be for the pocket diaper, and it also comes with what's called a newborn doubler. So like at nighttime you can use both of these together and it'll give you twice as much absorbency, and then you just stuff that down the back of your 4.0. And these have got little snaps on it, so you can size the liner small, medium, and large. I'm kind of squinting a little bit because I don't have my glasses on. So that's the pocket diaper. And then I've got the flip, which like I said I also bought in the yellow and green. And I probably am not going to really buy anything else until after I find out what the baby is. So and these are the inserts that come with those. So they're pretty much the same as the ones that come with the 4.0, except for they don't have snaps. They just actually label on there small, medium, and large. So like say if you have a little girl, you can fold it down, and you would want to put the extra padding in the back for a little girl, and for a little boy you would want to put it in the front, so they've got that little extra bit of absorbency right there where they need it most. And this part then would be reusable. So you would just take your liner, put that inside of your diaper like this, and put this on baby. And then when it comes time to change baby's diaper, you take your liner out. This goes in the diaper pail. This, as long as it's still clean, you can wipe it out with a baby wipe or something, and just reuse this with a different liner. So the 4.0s, once those are soiled, those are going in the diaper pail. Those are done for the day until they've been washed. So these would more or less be used for like bedtime for ultimate absorbency. These would be used for like during the day or when you're traveling outside the house, just so it's something that's more convenient to use. And then the last thing that I got is I got some pre-folds. These are the Oh So Cozy unbleached pre-folds, and these are in a size 1. So they will shrink up after they are prepped, which I'll probably record too. But that just means that I'm going to boil them to get all of the oils out of them, and that'll make them nice and fluffy and quilty. These are going to be used with a cover, such as the Bum Genius Flip. I can use these and my pre-folds together. Or I could use like this with a regular diaper cover. Like I'm interested in the Thirsties diaper covers. I want to get a couple of those. I think it's called the Thirsty Dual Wrap is what it is. And you could use those, but I could also use my flip covers with these. And you also would use a pre-fold with a snappy, which I got my snappies. And I was more excited about these than I was about anything else. And as you can see, they have little teeth on them. So you would just put one on each corner. This one goes down the middle. This holds the pre-fold on baby's bottom. And then you cover that with a cover, a diaper cover. So if you guys want to see how these actually work, just let me know. I can definitely get a teddy bear out and you know, try him on the teddy bear. Same thing I did with Papa. She was like totally against the whole cloth diapering thing at first, but now since I've showed her how easy it really is, and she's starting to see how much money we will save in the long run, it turned out to be pretty nice. She's really interested now, and it's almost like she can't wait to brag to other people that we're going to be using cloth diapers on the baby. So that's what I got. I got a half a dozen of the unbleached Oh So Cozy, and then I got 2 of the 4.0s, both in yellow and green, and I got 2 of the flip diapers, and then they came with a bunch of the inserts. So these are the inserts that were included in the diapers that I bought. The 4 diapers that I bought came with all of these inserts. So they have where you can buy more inserts, which I definitely plan to do, and I definitely plan to buy more of the pre-folds as well. But for that to be my first purchase, and I believe all of this stuff, including a big box of Huggies wipes that I bought, which this was like, I think it was like 15 or 20. So for everything together, I think I paid like $140. So that wasn't bad at all. And that's for 4 diapers, 6 pre-folds, lots of inserts, snappies, and a big box of wipes. So I'm definitely headed in the right direction. This is probably about at least 1/4 of what will end up in my complete stash. So we're just gonna be chipping away at that over time. And I think that's pretty much it. I guess we just have a belly shot left to do, and then we'll get out of here. But I just really missed you guys. I'm happy to be back and doing my videos again and stuff. So let me see if I can get up. And there's our belly. Let me see. Set you guys up a little bit higher so you can see it. Hold on. Oh no, I just broke the kickstand on my phone. That sucks. Okay, I'll fix it. Alright, here's belly. And I'm wearing my trusty pink tank top today because whenever I wear my black ones, you guys can never see me. So, there's my belly. So we're definitely getting somewhere. And it looks even bigger after I eat, or like if I drink a bunch. It looks way bigger. So that's pretty much it from me and BLT. Yeah, I totally just broke the kickstand on my phone. So I'm about to get off of here. It was great talking with you guys, and take it easy, lemon squeezies. Bye.